All right, guys. So one of the things that I've been thinking about doing is instituting a story time. I want to do a story time at the beginning. I want to institute a segment where in these little like just chatting portions of my stream, and I'm not gaming quite yet, and I'm just getting warmed up to talking to you guys and getting ready to go. What I want to do is get a story time where we have a subject. The subject can be predetermined. You can tweet at me. You could DM me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Write in a Discord. Any way you can contact me, or in like a YouTube comment, you could say it. But what I'm gonna do is I want you guys to give a subject, and I have to tell you about a story pertaining to that subject. For example, you could say something like car, right? And I'd have to tell you a story about a time with a car, and hopefully it's funny or interesting. Or college, right? I could tell you a story about my college days or whatever. Story time, my first child. I could still tell a story about that though. I just spin it. My first child, and then I can fill in the rest, whatever about my first child. It doesn't have to be my physical first child. It could be a first child that I changed the diaper for. Here's a subject, airstrike. Whoa, your first child died in a tissue? Yeah, I could also tell that story. Got many children. Many men. Yeah, you're all my children too. So, but do you guys get the idea? Do you guys think that'd be a cool idea? Are you interested in doing that? Or what? A few thousand? I have two. A 10 out of 10? A million? Attaboy. Yeah? All right, cool. We're gonna start it with my next stream. That means I need you guys to keep in contact. Let me know what you guys want for a story time. Upvote it. Tell a college story. LOL. Nah, not right now. It doesn't happen today. We gotta come up with a way to vote. It's gotta be public, right? And then I'm gonna do a segment on YouTube from these stories. I think it'll be funny. You should pull people into them to do them at points. Like friends, like have Headrun tell some stories from nursing school. Oh, that'd be cool. Or like you guys don't know him very well, but Bench Jockey, I've known him since I've moved to California. Or I could pull in other friends. That know me from past and get them on here in a Discord call. Tell me a story from college or high school I've never heard. You're so demanding. Story from high school or college that she's never heard. So Maria is obviously my fiance, and she knows everything about me in college. She has this notion that I was this player who hooked up with a bunch of girls. Her sorority told her like, oh, this dude's a player, and it wasn't my fault. It was because there was a girl who caught feelings, was not my fault. Her friends that were friends with my friends and dating my best friend all pushed her around and made her think like, oh, this was a real thing, kept bringing her around. I'm like, yo, like, nah, back it off. So then Maria thinks I'm a player. Now, this is the story that will prove I'm not a player. Me and my boys, we all go to the bar, the local Irish pub, Trinity, where many a time, many UVA students from long ago have all gone and ordered many Diet Cokes, waters, and if we're feeling really froggy, Red Bulls, okay? Great decisions were always made here. You just always had a lot of energy. It was a great place to hang out, all right? No adult beverages were ever consumed in this premises, all right? So we go there and we have a fantastic time. There's a dance floor, we're dancing, you know, everyone's doing, you know, line dances and obviously, you know, just, you know, doing your normal little dancing like this, right? Very respectful. Hand on the lower back and out here, not, you know, and enough space for Jesus between us, right? You know? So we're just, you know, everyone's dancing, having a good time, dancing around. And you know, one thing leads to another. 2 a.m. last call rolls around. Lights get turned on. Lights get turned on. And it's time to go home. I'm like, well, I'm tired. I've got to go and study tomorrow and be up at like 7 a.m. because like the studious student I am and worrying about my grades, you know, I do not want them to slip. So obviously I'm like, I gotta get to sleep. I've been dancing, you know, all night long. I'm tired. The Red Bull's wearing off. Me and my boy are going home. These two girls would not stop following us. It was weird. They were really like, they were nice and they were cool, but for whatever reason, it's 2 a.m. and obviously everyone knows that nothing good happens after midnight, right? And so we're starting to go home and these girls are literally following us from the bar back to our apartment. We're like, bro, I don't know what to do. Like, we don't know how to get rid of them. I don't want them to follow. They weren't taking any of our hints that, you know, obviously we're not interested. Like we just wanted to have a good time. You know, it's weird. It was strange. So me and had a couple too many Red Bulls, still left, you know, all the Jesus in us was, you know, the Jesus dancing and keep leaving space for Jesus and all the Red Bulls, you know, made me really ready to just do what I need to do. So me and my boy look at each other. We lock eyes. I look at him, I go, "You ready, bro?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm ready." We didn't even have to say another word. All we did was we looked at the girls, said, "See ya," and just started sprinting, literally sprinted home. All right, we ran, and I'm not like, look, I didn't live that far, but we're talking, I ran from the local Irish pub all the way around back behind these railroad tracks to my apartment. We're talking a solid half mile. And look, I work out and stuff, I run sometimes. These girls had so much Red Bull, they just start sprinting right behind us. Yo, I swear to you, one of these girls was a track star. We had the jump on her, but this girl was just right on our tail. So we live on the 3rd floor of my apartment. So we sprint up the stairs, and I'm literally like, "Bro, we gotta go." These girls, they think it's a game. They're like, "Oh, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. We're just gonna go hang out with them." I ran inside, I slammed that door, I locked it, and they started banging on the door. I was like, "Nobody's home." And they thought it was a game. I kid you not. We have a balcony, and one of these girls was saying that they were going to scale the side of my house. 3 stories up, scale the side of our apartment building and get on our little balcony and come in through the balcony. I was like, "Bro, they're psycho. They will not leave. They're crazy." So I was just like, "Bro, I'm just gonna go to sleep." I kid you not, for a solid 45 minutes, they were out there pounding on the door. Woke up our roommates, and my roommate almost opened the door, but I ran out there and was like, "Bro," I grabbed them before he was around the corner about to go open the door, and I grabbed him. I was like, "Bruh, don't you dare open that door." He's like, "Why not?" I was like, "Just trust me, it's better left off this way." I swear those girls dropped out of school. I have never seen them again. Don't remember their names. No idea who they are. But like, bruh, I don't know what they wanted, but I got away, and now I'm here. That was my impromptu college story. Not planned at all. I genuinely mean it wasn't planned at all. I came up with this idea earlier. So, turns out they're watching you right now. Someone clips it, tweets it, and says, "Who are these girls?" Twitter does their magic, and then does their thing.